So um, their attempt to fraud the case, I have the death penalty. So it invokes the death penalty. So it's pretty horrible. Yeah. So a lot of the death penalty has already went through, and they haven't been able to acquit themselves. A lot of the death penalty went through, and with them not being able to acquit themselves, brought on treason, espionage, terrorist charges. So they're denying court, and they're too scared to bring me to court under the guidance of their crime, because the law uses for the death penalty the guidance of their crime. Execution by all types of stuff. So it's pretty horrible. So where they claim to be strong and larceny the government, and how they claim to have all this money, like Trump was found convicted, couldn't speak, lost 2 hotels, and whatnot. So not all of Trump's stuff is criminal. A lot of it is, though. So when he lost his hotel, he bought a building. The government wouldn't allow him to build, or the law wouldn't allow him to build a new building and whatnot. So so it's pretty horrible. So currently I got about 15 court cases that are outstanding. I'm not showing up to. I don't plan on showing up to them. I've told the U.S. Marshal, you'll die before I show up. And that's a promise. It's not a theory. The death penalty will kill them, false bond. So it's pretty horrible. So it's pretty horrible for all of us. They allowed women in court, which is dumb. The law says they only do that to commit crime. Because they all died, they tried going back to court and kicking women out. But the initiation of court didn't have them in there. So it's pretty crazy. How you doing? I'm currently unemployed. I'm looking for a job. I was wondering if you guys are hiring.
I mean, the information is for delivery guys.
Okay. Alright. Do you guys got like a bike and whatnot? I have a license?
No.
Actually, I don't have a car.
Okay.
Alright, for sure. Thank you. So, some women flipped out. Oh, I went to cause child molestation or homosexuality, and he blew right by me. He didn't even use none of that. What the fuck was he using? And then they all died. So it's pretty horrible. So now, so the law says, and they actually went through it at the beginning of, so when they executed the, what he was living in, like Bishop, Tennessee or something. He was whatever they're called. They're called like pawns. If you look at a chessboard, it's the pawn piece. They're called bishops. When they executed the bishop, he tried saying that biblically he's good by women, and because he's good by women, women are good by men. How you doing? I'm alright. I'm currently unemployed. I'm looking for a job. You know, everybody's like pressed on things right now. You'd like to leave a resume?
You know, we're not hiring right now.
No? I mean, I can take it with me. I appreciate it. You guys got some nice stuff in here.
Thank you.
Alright. You too. Oh, wow, this thing's cool. Yeah, a big one. Do you know what it's worth?
That one, right now, I'm trying to sell it for 14 G's.
14 G's? Is that what it's worth in ore?
That, how much is it worth? I don't know.
In ore? Okay, for sure. Yeah, I knew a lady, she owned an antique store like this, and she had, like, a lot of people have a quartz table that was a little bit like this big, and she was saying if they, like, took it to a rock store that deals with land, they would get it for more than what she was actually selling it for. That's why I asked. But yeah, that's very intriguing. That's cool. Take care. So in that court hearing, he tried saying that he's good, he's in good with women, he's in good with men, he's not a homosexual, and they told him, well, you got all these priests committing homosexual rape, and they actually charged him with trying to entice women to be their friend and to aid them to get money. Found him guilty. Everything. Same aspect as the police. Police are off murdering children. They're off killing people. They're not practicing the law. Their defense, the Pope's defense was that, you know, he's in good. People praise him and love him. And the Pope actually went to court and at one point in time said, well, did he lie? Did I lie? Don't people love me and don't people care? And the judge said, you're a criminal. It's not that they love you or care. You've committed a crime. So they executed him, and basically that's what the cops are doing in that format will actually be used against the police. The fact that they claim to be following the law, but they're not. There's a court hearing, everything you say can and will be used against you, which is attached to a person's hearing, which produces the persons for conviction by fact in factual imprisonment in the moment, and it proves who the plaintiff is. So if they were following the law, they would have arrested one person and brought one person to court. They didn't do that. So it's pretty horrible.